All right, man, here go another slight video. Y'all see Gucci slides on, man. It's hot, but the sun ain't out, so it ain't too hot, man. But if you see the thumbnail, you see the title. This is my first Turo car. I actually have two cars, one of which just went on its first trip yesterday. Now, I put that car up. I put the charger up 2 or 3 days ago, and it got booked the same morning of me putting it up. And the night that I put this car up, it got booked like 3 times the next day. So this car was booked first, but the charger had the first trip. So pretty much I'm just going to tell you what to look for when you try and find your first car to put on Turo. Now, if you notice this car, this is pretty much a car that you would normally get from all the rental companies, you know, Nissan, Altimas, Sentras, Corollas, Camrys, Impalas, Malibus. So pretty much most of the rental car companies during the pandemic sold out most of their fleet, you know. So Turo is in demand for vehicles. So things to look for when you're trying to see what kind of car you want to go with. Now, you can't start with your personal car, but the thing about doing your personal car is you're gonna have like attachments to that car. You're gonna be ordering too much. You're gonna be finding everything that happened to the car after it got returned. That's why I actually bought cars specifically for Turo. This car is pretty much gonna live on Turo. You want to look at the price of the car, like how much you're spending on the car, and you want to go. So once you find a car that you're comfortable with, make sure it has some type of appearance, you know, something that people want to rent, or it could just be a regular car like this. Go on the platform in your city and search that particular car you're looking at. See how much those people are renting that particular car out for, and see how many trips that car have. Now, most of the time you will find the car that you're gonna find a car that you're trying to get other people have. Now, doesn't mean people won't book your car, because there's so many people that's trying to book a car that your car will get booked, as long as it's at the right price. So I looked up this car and I seen that the Sentras was on there. I seen the prices they was going for. So you want to see how much they're renting out for, and you want to kind of like times that, how many days you think the car will be out in a month. And from that number, you will see how much the car can potentially make based on what type of insurance plan you choose for your car. Now, I go with the 70-30 plan because pretty much that's going to give you the best insurance coverage. So if something happens to your car, you only got to pay a $250 deductible, but that will cover anything that happens to the car up to $750,000. So that means you get 70% of the profit. Turo takes 30%. Now, there's ways to earn extra money outside just the trip itself. You can add extras like delivery, post cleaning fee, fueling fee. You can offer car seats, delivery to them, or just delivery to hot spots like airports, casinos, things of that nature. Now, if you don't know, I do stay in Vegas, so this is a real tourist state. People can't always afford the cars at the rental car company. So the thing with Turo is you use a debit card or a credit card. Most rental companies do not let you use a debit card, and that's one of the perks of Turo. So after looking at how much you can make out the car that you want, go look at the longevity of the car. So once you find a car, go find that same car with twice the miles or 3 times the miles, and see how much that car is selling for. Because push comes to shove, if you want to get rid of the car, or you just want to switch the car out, you want to make sure you got a car that's worth some money, and you to cut even on what you owe on the car, or even probably make some money. You know, for the most part, if you start Turo, the main thing you should be doing with the money is first off paying the insurance and car note on the car, and whatever left is pretty much your profit. So the whole time you having the car, you should never pay a car note on it. It should always be paying for itself. So in the end game, when you get ready to sell the car, if you had lost, let's say you upside down like $2,000, well, in reality you ain't $2,000 down, because you never paid anything on the car, and I'm pretty sure that car made you well over $2,000. So first thing you want to make sure you're looking at is how much you can make out the particular car you want. Second thing is what the car will be worth down the line. Another thing is look up the maintenance costs for the particular car you're looking at, because you're going to have to be maintaining the car as far as tires, oil changes, anything that could happen with the car. So that's why when I searched for this car, I made sure I found a certified pre-owned car that comes with a warranty. Because once you get a car, they try to sell you warranties, and that's cool, but mind you, you're trying to save as much money as possible. So certified pre-owned cars normally come with a basic warranty that covers you up for like 3 years or 36,000 miles, whichever one comes first. And that's pretty much like powertrain. Anything that oil touches will be covered by the car, and you don't have to pay for a warranty. So that's another thing to look at when you're looking at the cars. One thing you can do as well is once you find that car, get the VIN number, call your insurance company and have them give you a quote on how much that car will cost a month for insurance. You don't have to pay insurance for the car. Now, if you own the car, you just put liability on it, and then if you pay cash for it, put liability on it. Like me, this car is living on Turo, so I don't need the best insurance because I'm not going to drive the car personally myself. If anything was happening with the car, it would be something that happened on Turo, which I'm paying Turo for their insurance. So now, if you're financing a car, you do have to get full coverage regardless, but that's more of the reason to get a car that you could pay out quick, so you switch it to liability and then up your profit. This car is already made. I mean, the trips haven't come, but once the trips have come and passed, this car has already made well over its car payment and insurance. So I'm already in the green on the car. I did say I add another car, so that car has 2 trips on it as well. And I'm thinking about adding a third car. I did just start, and I didn't want to start one car because I figured if I start one car and it's doing well, I'm just gonna think back and wish, damn, I wish I had 2 cars. Now, everybody's not in that financial bracket to, you know, just go get 2 cars, this, that, and the third. But one thing to remember is when you get in your first car, if you got good credit, you can literally go get 2 or 3 cars in that same week, because once you get approved for a car loan, that loan is not posted on your credit for a whole 30 days. So I pretty much got this car, the other car, and if I get another car, none of these cars are on my credit yet. So once they see your credit, my credit's stellar, so they're gonna look at, oh, he got good credit, he only got 1 car loan, which is this one right here. I'm still allowed to get well over like what this car is worth, but this car is still not reported. So I got this car, I got a Charger, and I'm going to get a third car. I'm not for sure, I'm still looking. But that's another thing to remember when you're trying to get your first car for Turo, that if you get it on your credit, you can still go get another car if you want to. Now, mind you, think about it, make sure you got enough money to pay for the things if for some reason your car don't get booked. Like I said, I do stay in Vegas, so I do know this car will be getting booked out. Like I say, I put this car up within hours. I already had 3 bookings. My next car, I already got 2 bookings, so I just don't see, you know, it not doing well. And push comes to shove, I know 100% positive the car can definitely make what I have to pay on it, and I won't have to come out of pocket at all. So definitely stay tuned. I got videos on how to get your second car, tips on that. I got like 4 or 5 videos recorded for Turo, so if this is the first one you're watching, definitely check out my channel. This one should be going up first because this is the first car I got, and I got a series of videos coming after, so make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and anything I left out in the video, y'all comment below. That way the information is there. All right, one thing I forgot to mention is I did buy GPS trackers for my car. This is the one I'm about to install in this car right now before it goes out. I'll put the link down in the description, put some screenshots in this video, but pretty much this, once you plug this up, this will show you where the car is at, the speeds, just the whole, it's going to follow the car. It's not real time as in as the car moving and showing on the thing, but updates within minutes. So you're going to know where your car is going, how fast it's going, where it's been throughout the day. Definitely invest in one of these. This was $60, and then the subscription is like $12 a month. So like I said, you want to get Turo, start Turo, make sure you get something to track your car. Just showing y'all this because I forgot to mention in the video. So pretty much that's it. I'm about to go actually take this car. It's about to go on its first trip at 2 o'clock. It's already 1:45. I'm not going too far, so I already cleaned the car. This guy got the fuel, took the pictures and everything, so it's good to go. But that's pretty much it, man. I'm out.
Look, was on my grind, it was my time. I ain't think twice, I paid that price and we did this, nigga. Police storm at me, charges never stick. Fucking niggas up in Vegas, like pocket 96, 11 past.